welcome or welcome back to my channel. As you've read the title, today I'm going to talk about social media anxiety. As you know, I've just started posting content on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm still growing. I'm still at the very the nascent stage and phase of creating content. I'm no expert, but I try to do a little tips and tricks here so that I'm not glued to social media. What triggered me to make this video is I saw the Social Dilemma. It's a documentary on Netflix and you must watch it, like what these apps are doing with our mental health. And I thought, why not post some tips and tricks which will be helpful to beginners who are just starting out to make content, to give them confidence, and some tips and tricks which are relatable. Like what I've learned from the documentary is that you cannot escape social media. You cannot escape social media in present time, but what you can do is you can have a good control over your social media usage. So I'm going to give you my tips and tricks which I use consciously so that I don't get social media anxiety all the time, or I'm not confused with what I should do on social media or not. This is not 100%. Obviously, there are good days, there are bad days, but some small tips and tricks helps you every day to put out good content and to be very positive. To also, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button. Number one. Okay, so the number one trick is 100% tested by me, and that's what I always do after posting any content on Instagram or YouTube. And trust me, it works so well for at least calming down your social anxiety. And that is, every time you post something, just go offline. Once you post it, just go offline. Maybe for 30 minutes. I go at least for like 40-45 minutes, because that is the peak period, right? Everybody is just gonna start liking and commenting, and what happens is you'll just stay glued. Oh, how many likes? Oh, how many comments? How many views? So that gets glued to you and you get more anxious about, oh, are people liking your content or not? So on Instagram or YouTube, what I do is I just upload it, tag everyone, share my links to all the platforms, and then I just go offline, and that helps me to calm so much. What I do is, like, for the next 45 minutes I might read a book, so my internet is off. I might read a book, I might just go cooking, I might go have a bath. That is the most, I think, what I do is once I post, I just go for a bath. That takes me a good 30-40 minutes, like, to get ready and everything. And till that time you can see what is the reaction that people are giving you. So for that 45 minutes you're not wasting your time. Also for that 45 minutes you're not anxious, like how many people are liking your pictures, how many views have you got, XYZ. So you get that gist. Okay, so the second trick is to always measure your social media usage. Keep a tracker. There are many apps which you can use to track your social media usage. What happens is, when you're watching 1000 people on social media showing their perfect life or perfect content, what happens? You feel down, you don't feel inspired, and you will feel, oh, I will never be able to achieve that kind of content or that kind of quality. So yeah, make sure that you track your usage. Make sure it's minimum. If you want to find inspiration, keep a timer of say 15 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes, and in that 15 to 20 minutes, whatever likes you, suits you, save that and use that for inspiration to create your own content. But don't go endlessly swiping for. My next tip to you guys would be to switch off that notification. It irritates as hell. Plus, you are always disturbed. You always are going on that app looking how many likes, how many comments. Again, I saw it in the documentary that they actually push out that notification so that you go and use their app more often. So please just keep the notifications off, and do have an engagement when you are having your social media time, and not extra. Like, don't put extra social media time to your already work schedule. And my next tip to you guys would be, now this can be controversial, but hear me out. If you are following 5 big content creators, to counter that, at least follow 10 to 15 content creators who are just beginning out, who are in your niche, and whose work you genuinely like, but they have less followers, or they have followers which are similar to you. What happens is you start comparing your journey, your numbers, followers, views, etc. with theirs, and it creates a imbalance. So what happens when you are following someone who is in the same niche and who has a similar journey like yours? First, you can always have a talk with them. Second, you can get inspired with their work. Third, if you have any problems or if you all want to do collaborations, that is an excellent way. Because if you don't have people who are from your niche or who are just beginning out, are on the same level as yours, it will be very difficult to have a talk or have a conversation or build a community. If you want, like if you want friends from this specific niche on social media, then do follow people who are around your journey, or who are, I think you understood, like just follow people who are from your niche and who have a similar journey like yours. Final tip to you guys is, if in case you are very self-conscious, you have self-doubt, or you are not very comfortable sharing your insecurities on social media, what you can do or what you can start doing on a weekly basis. Like example, if you are sharing 10 Instagram stories on your Instagram, which are like more like filtered, or which are more like makeup, like you have a full face of makeup, or you are showing a perfect pictures on social media, at least keep one post which is raw, unfiltered, and which is you. It can be funny, it can be, I don't know, anything like drama or anything, dancing, singing, anything which is just raw you and which is not filtered. So what happens is, by that, slowly and steadily you will gain more confidence about posting anything which is raw and which is you. So it helps in building self confidence also. If in any near future or in your future contents, if you have to show your vulnerable side of yours, it will become much more easier for your followers to accept it. You will have a community, you can have a talk about your insecurities or anything, if you feel comfortable, only when you feel comfortable. But if you start doing it little by little, I think that will grow, and that will also help your followers to have a reality check that you are a real person. You have your bad days, you have your bad moods, you have a little bit of insecurities, XYZ. Inform them so that they can support you back. So these were my tips and tricks to help you control your social media anxiety. I hope it helps. This is no way an expert advice. This is what I use, and if this helps you, please like this video, and also subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.